Hey guys, checking in here on November 27th. It's been a busy morning. I'll be uploading an interview with a name that many of you are familiar with, probably within the next 24 hours. If you follow me on Twitter, you already know who it's with, and I'll likely be checking back in later today or early tomorrow morning to do a current events update. But in this one, I want to do a special report on a potential space war that we might be seeing evidence of that might actually be heating up to a level that we can see. So I'm going to run you through some evidence of that space war and make a connection for you guys. And I'm going to start off with this article right here by Newsweek. You know, funny enough, Newsweek has been posting some real interesting articles over the past few days. I'll go over a few more of them in my next news video, but this one specifically is an article that came out on the 22nd, and it says the US military is preparing for war in space. As you can see here, we're drafting laws to be ready for it. Now, side note, before we continue in this is on Newsweek, so this is what they're admitting publicly, remember that. When it comes to space technology, space-based weapons, black project technology, they've had amazing stuff for decades. Likely electrogravitic technology since the 1940s and 50s, if not before that. By they, I mean deep state, the shadow government, military-industrial complex. Space-based stuff has been around for a long time. What they actually have is much more advanced than what they lead us to believe. But what I just want you to know is this is what they're telling us publicly. This is what they want specifically disclosed into the public consciousness, is the idea of a space war. Now, I'm going to run you through some videos that have been posted on YouTube over the past couple of days of really weird things we've been seeing in the sky. A couple videos are going to be from the third phase of Moon YouTube channel, and a couple other ones are going to be from some others. We'll get there. But this one specifically is from the third phase of Moon, and it's basically discussing how on the 22nd, in multiple places across the country, one in Utah, the other in upstate New York, there were these very weird flashes in the sky, very bright, and these flashes lingered. I'm running the video right here that you can see, and I will link these videos in the description down below. You can see them in full. But look at this right here. So this flash was seen in the sky. I believe this one was in New York, or this might be the Utah one. But anyway, they both look similar, much like this, and big flashes in the sky. And again, another third phase of Moon video here. It happened just yesterday. So the same thing, you can see purple hue here. It happened again in New York. So this is again in upstate New York, about 150 miles away, I believe he said in the video from the first sighting. But same thing, glow, weird hue in the sky. And somebody went ahead and sent me an email and helped me make a couple of these connections. Just gonna give him an anonymous shout out. His name was DB Cooper in the email he sent me. But he sent me this YouTube video I'm gonna play a clip of. He pointed out to me, and what it is a view of what an EMP and nuclear explosion looks like at a very high altitude. And you can see there, I just want to make this for comparison purposes. So that right there, that looks like, much like that hue, same thing right there. You know, this looks like it's a video over Waikiki Beach, but it just looks like that same kind of glow in the sky. And then there's a newspaper clipping that comes up. Nuclear blast produces colorful display. Maybe it's not a nuclear blast. It could be some kind of electromagnetic pulse or anomaly from, whether it's a nuclear blast or something else, but it looks the same as these do. And so maybe there is some stuff going on over our heads, some kind of wars. Maybe, may not be. These could be energetic anomalies, of course, with all the earth changes that we have going on, with all of the, plasma anomalies and energetic anomalies we're seeing across the earth. There's multiple things this could be, but what if it's space war? Again, could be. And this is a video of a massive fireball. This was posted on Mr. MBB333's YouTube channel just 2 days ago. So not only do we have these glows in the sky, but these were two massive fireballs that occurred over, this is a slow-mo version of it, they occurred over southern UK and northern France. So we've had fireballs. You can see the slow-mo video of this thing was huge. It whited out the cameras. It was a very slow-moving one. So again, could be a fireball, could actually be a meteor. But what if? What if space war? Put that on a hashtag, put it on a shirt, sell it for $100. So not only do we have glows in the sky, we've got fireball explosions, but we also had this one that DB Cooper in that email also connected for me. Thanks for the help. This one comes by way of a Canadian newspaper in Saskatoon, CBC News, and this article that came out yesterday says a spectacular fall from space. Rocket meltdown over the Prairie province is confirmed by U.S. Strategic Command. So what they're saying is there was this fuselage of a rocket that burned up. You can see they have a video supposedly here of it. So they said a rocket burned up over Canada, and the U.S. Strategic Command said it was space junk. Well, good cover, right? If this was some kind of Cabal satellite being taken down, or Cabal space-based platform being taken down by some white hats or alliance or faction that got its hand on some of these special access programs or whatnot and got their hands on the technology, were able to do that. Great cover story by calling it space junk, right? So, just a lot of things lining up over the past few days of all weird anomalies going on in our skies. So we have space junk falling, weird flashes, big fireballs, and we got these booms. Now, of course, there's been a lot of speculation as to what these mysterious loud booms are. You can see these booms have been even reported in Newsweek. Newsweek again, popping up, It's weird. I kind of have some ideas that maybe Newsweek has been infiltrated by some white hats because they've been posting a lot of really head-scratchy stories over the past couple days. Mysterious booms have been heard 64 times in 2017, this post right here says. So, okay, these booms, sonic blasts, what if they're earth changes? What if they are deep underground military bases being blown up? Very likely occurrences in my mind. But again, what if space war? Some of these booms could be other things. Some of the booms could be sonic blasts from explosions somewhere. So again, more things that could connect. And then there is this one that came out about 10 days ago. It says, what the hell was that mystery aircraft flying over Oregon? And again, this could be some type of extraterrestrial craft, could be a man-made black project craft. Another piece of evidence that shows that there might be a lot of covert aerial phenomena flying around. These guys, the FAA, the Air Force, and whatever air traffic controllers that came across this mystery aircraft may not have been read into whatever it is or understand that there's more secret technologies than they have access to. But the point here being that what if this mystery aircraft was a mystery black project spacecraft and it was doing some kind of maneuvers and, again, space war. So, and then lastly, this space.com article that was posted just a few hours ago, it's another one discussing space junk. Could very well be preparing our heads to see, what's that falling from the sky? Oh, it's just space junk, right? Oh, let's just disregard it. But it could be some covert space war, some satellites being taken down, or space-based weapons platforms, or even maybe a kind of man-made triangle or man-made, unacknowledged special access program craft. So again, folks, lots of these little dots lining up. Not saying any of these are confirmed, not saying I don't have any direct knowledge as to what's exactly going on, but I just want to see these ideas into your heads that yes, anti-gravity propulsion exists. Yes, for decades there's been space-based weapons platforms, and yes, it's likely the case that there is a massive behind-the-scenes war occurring with technologies that would blow the average mind. So I just wanted to run through all that. And lastly, while we're on the topic of space wars, I just want to finish up by, of course, referencing Q. But I do want to reference some of the posts that he made about 5 days ago. He, she, it, them. Q said, this one right here. Why did BO Barack Obama scuttle the shuttle program? What is SpaceX? Well, he was referencing the $4.9 billion in government subsidies. I've touched on this in previous videos, but I want to reference it again here. SpaceX got about $5 billion back in 2015 in government subsidies to develop whatever they want. Their rockets, their reusable rockets going up into the atmosphere. But here's a couple connections, and this I want to get into more so with this comment of Q, North Korea _ SpaceX. So with SpaceX launching a lot of secret payloads for the Air Force, for Lockheed Martin, for Northrop Grumman, for people we sometimes don't even know, right? Could be the CIA, the NRO, who knows. But, again, North Korea _ SpaceX. Well, North Korea is very close, and there was a picture posted by Q right here. North Korea is very close with the Clinton administration. Clinton, Podestas, and whatnot. The Clintons have access to at least some knowledge of these unacknowledged special access projects and the technology associated with that. Elon Musk is a really interesting guy. He's been very moderate. He's been very hands-off to politics. But I was doing some research on Elon Musk and his political affiliations this morning. Elon Musk isn't a big fan of Trump, but he has kind of subtly supported Hillary Clinton and subtly supported George W. Bush. A decade and a half ago, I believe he donated some money to the Bush campaigns, and also John Kerry. So what if Elon Musk is meant to be a moderate, just so he doesn't step on any toes, but he's a giant front? Again, I've mentioned this in multiple videos, that Elon's a front because he just names his company Tesla and doesn't even use real zero-point Tesla-based technologies. So Elon is this big front, playing it real moderate, playing it safe, but behind the scenes, Elon Musk could very well be, in my opinion, what if he's sending up payloads for North Korea? You search North Korea space on Google here, I just did a couple minutes ago, and North Korea apparently has all these plans to weaponize space and put nukes or EMPs or whatever the heck is in space. Well, interestingly enough, if North Korea was that aligned with the Clintons, that could be you could say, proxy. North Korea is a cabal proxy. That's very well known, but the cabal seems to be trying to use North Korea as a space proxy, as that excuse to do this. Put weapons in space and bring it from a covert program, covert phenomenon, to more of an overt, to more of a public phenomenon. So, that's just some dots connecting SpaceX to North Korea and this cabal. Again, I don't know, just throwing those ideas, those thoughts, those potential connections out there, and wanted to report on all of these weird phenomenon that we're seeing that could very well be some kind of blast in space, some kind of behind-the-scenes war that's going on with the Alliance and with the cabal with space-based weapons platforms. So anyway, wanted to throw those things out there for you guys. Thank you for watching in this one, and I'll be back very soon with a whole lot more. So take care, guys.